Hi there everybody, Big 44 Studios here. Happy New Year, also because that's coming. Happy Christmas, because this is the now, or yesterday. Hope everyone got what they wanted. Hope Santa was good. Hope everyone is spending it with their families and is happy. It is a time of happiness. It is a time for celebrating Christ, but let's not get into that. Yeah, so what have I been up to? I've been super busy with uni, go figure. I'm doing my bachelor's now, so yeah, we're doing a lot. We're tackling an information graphic, which is using a lot of what we know and what we don't know and doing it, but because we don't get time to learn this new subject, we're running into it and getting it done in super tight time. We've got to get it done crazy, like small time. We've got like 7 weeks to produce our infographics and a massive piece of editorial work, which is books, magazines, dealing with a lot of type. So there's that. I now have YouTube for my design business, or my designer side of me, which is Scott McAllister Design. That's also my website, which is scottmcallisterdesign.co.uk, and you can find me on most of those handles on major social media, Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Viewbug for photography if you're interested in photography, and I just want to go through what I got for my Christmas. You know, I know like people are going to be like, oh, it's a haul, but yeah, that's decided. I just like showing the haul. I don't know why. Obviously, I like showing off. I guess that's what it maybe is. But I guess I just want to show how grateful I am. I'm always grateful for what I get. This year was my 21st, and I got to go to Aruba, which is in the Caribbean. And for someone in the UK, not as many people go there. It's generally an American resort. It's amazing. You don't need injections. You don't come home with food poisoning. It's no military. You go wherever you want because it's just a small island. It's really awesome. Really expensive, but that was really fun. I got to do a lot of cool stuff in that. I got to do like these like you sit in the water with these boots and they shoot you up in the air with like water pressure, and it's absolutely fun. It was a total blast. Although coming down on the water from a high height isn't as fun as you want it to be, but I was on that holiday and I found out before Christmas that my parents are going on holiday and one of their locations is Dubai, and I was like, oh, I've always loved to go to Dubai. So for my Christmas, or part of my Christmas, they've paid for me to go to Dubai for 6 days. 5-star, all inclusive. I'm like, what? Like, this is crazy. So I'm definitely gonna try and take advantage of doing like snowboarding in the sand and doing like dune driving in the sand and just taking a lot of photos. Hopefully I can maybe improve my skills in photography. Before I go. That would be handy. But yeah, no, it's been a stressful year in points. Mainly the now because I'm doing my uni work. But in life, it's a stressful time for my family, for the world. Money is a rarity. This is why I'm so surprised about my haul. I've been given a ridiculous amount for the way the world is with money. So I just want to say, like, I'm still here. I'm sorry I'm not doing the videos that you want to see. I do want to get back to them, just I don't have the time right now. It's a case of once I've finished education, I get a stable job, I do a 9 to 5, I can, you know, I'll have time to put in other things. Like the weekends will be free for me to do what I want to do. I won't have to be like, oh, I need to work, or I might have to, but I shouldn't have to. So yeah, let's get down to the haul. I hope you'll stick around. If not, hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and everything that you want to go as planned does go as planned. So let's get down to it. So, the generic stuff that you get, I got like t-shirt, jumpers, trouser stuff. Got a really cool Star Wars t-shirt for going to see Star Wars the second time. It's got Kylo Ren on it. It's really cool. some trouser stuff, whisker for like milk and stuff and coffee, underwear, you know, that kind of stuff. I got Star Wars character creations, locations, technology, and vehicles master ultimate Star Wars thingy, which is really cool. Some keychains, Avengers belt, finally got a Captain America one, or now I've got one. A wee Coca-Cola case, which is really nice, and it's got a wee bottle on there. Some Jägermeister, which is alcohol, so I got that, but I'm not endorsing it. Don't drink it unless you know what it is and you're allowed and you're legal and all that stuff. I am not endorsing it, just so you know. Some really cool, nice new dress shoes, which will be awesome. Boxers themed in Marvel, mug themed in Marvel. There's a pattern here. Some cool syrup stuff for my coffee. I'm starting to become a wee bit of a coffee connoisseur. Well, not connoisseur. I enjoy a good coffee. And lots of chocolates and sweets, and mainly dark chocolate. A sound pillow, which literally mine just pretty much is broke now because the cable's got a break in it. But this is awesome that I have two, so I can have like surround sound going to sleep, which if you suffer trying to get sleep, honestly looking at trying to get one of these things, because like putting on a soundtrack that you really like or music that you really like and not having to have like earphones in your ears and it's sore, like this works so good. Like I go to sleep so quick. What else? More chocolates. A ridiculously, and that's a pair of boxers that fell. A ridiculously expensive, better not do that. Ridiculously expensive toothbrush. It's meant to like whiten your teeth, and do other stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing if this works. And the other cool thing is the little glass charges it. Like it must have batteries or something, but it actually charges it, and it's number one. It must be obviously highly recommended. A new smoothie blender. It's meant to be one of the best on the market, so that'll help with getting a wee health drive back into my swing for January, which is always good. And probably the best piece here. My parents have got me the daddy, well, as far as I know, the daddy of GoPros at the moment. It's got a touchscreen, which is always lovely. I didn't expect to get this, and it'll come in really handy because I got a new bike just before I went back at the end of summer, and like it really just like completes the whole gist of things, because a lot of people now are, if they do, I don't say they do or I want them to, they get ran over or they get knocked off their bike and they can't do anything about it, or like the courts are complete assholes, or the guy comes up with a good enough story and the blame gets put on the cyclist. And if it isn't, that's totally crap. But if you've got a GoPro strapped somewhere in your bike, you've got a really high chance of recording the sound at the time, and recording what actually happened possibly. If it's from behind, if you've got it on that way, you're going to capture it. If it's from front, you're going to capture that way. So you have to decide what you're going to do, or you're going to put it on your head. But for cycling, you want to go faster, so I don't know if putting it on my head would be beneficial to me. It might be better to put it on the front part or in the rear. Also, I just have to see what I think's best at the time. But yeah, I got a new Boardman bike just before I went back to university, or went to university, and yeah, it's really fun. I've not really been out in it that much, I must confess, because of the weather. If you know Scotland, if you've ever been there, you've ever heard of it, 5% summer, rest of the time's pretty much crap. Which if you like gloomy, rainy, windy, coldish, then you'll love it here, but majority of the time it's pretty rubbish, but it's a great place to live. Nightlife's amazing, people are amazing, and it's where I've grown up, so it's one of the best places in the world to me, as it is for everyone's home. But yeah, so this has been my haul. hope everyone has enjoyed it as much as you could enjoy it. Oh, one last thing. My friend really knows me really well, and for Christmas he has got me this awesome like light stand for like my Transformers, or just to have, and it's like really like good, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool, like for lots of things, and he just really knows what to get me. Yeah, I've been blessed this year. I've got my friends around me. I had my 21st. I had a nice dinner party and party afterwards. It was really fun, and I got to go to Aruba. This year's been pretty good. Like, there's been stressful parts, but there has also been good parts, and I do apologise again for not being there with the content that I want to be there, but my plan is to eventually get there, get back to it. But in the meantime, if you're interested in keeping track of what I'm doing with my career, being a graphic artist, a graphic designer, a digital designer, and a print designer, follow me, like, get in touch, start talking to me. Like, I'm open to talking to people. It's especially if you're wanting to get into that community, it's who you know a lot of the time, and it's about building a community, and that's what YouTube is. It's building a community. So, like, I still do voice acting, but very minimal. I take on small amount of clients per time, so when I'm finished with one client completely, I'll take on a new one, but I take maybe like 2 on at the moment, and I need plenty of like script notice and how long you need to get it, because for weeks on end I could be getting hit with doing so much university work to meet deadlines, because if you don't meet a deadline, you get marks reduced for the next submission, so your overall grade gets dropped, and I don't want that. So definitely time. It doesn't matter even if it's with me, it's with anyone else. Give them plenty of time. If you're asking them to do something, especially if they're doing it for free, always give them that space they need to complete something they're taking their own time to use. And you know, if you're interested about anything design wise, if you'd be interested in about seeing design stuff, I'm no expert, but I've got the eye of a designer, and I know my way around software pretty well, and with that I know how to like methodically go by what you have to do to create certain things. So if you've got an interest in design, or you want to learn something, post it down below, give me suggestions. I'm open to trying making videos related to my content, because as I get more and more into being a designer, it's good to give back to the community as a designer, and not hold my information in. I want to spread my information about, but first of all I need people who want to listen to the information I can provide. So if you're looking for more content, you're looking to get a feel for who I am, the style I do, the kind of blog posts to do, that's all on my website, scottmcallisterdesign.co.uk. There's lots of different content on there, content that's related to my work, content that's not related to my work, that's more personal. I just want it to be a bit more loose and flowing website that people can get a feel for who I am, because it's not a website just to get people to get work from, it's a website for people to know me, and get to know my work. So that's there, and that's available. Links will be down in the description. But apart from that, I just wanted to wish everyone a happy Christmas and a Merry New Year, and hope everyone's safe and well. Thank you for spending the time watching this. I know everyone's probably enjoying doing other things, but if you've spent your time to watch this, then I appreciate it, and if you've stuck to watch it to the end, I appreciate you even more. So, dear thank you. So, everyone, have a good day, and Big 44 signing out.